The Club World Cup kicked off this week, and nobody seems to care. Everything revolves around money, again. We'll be watching games like Mamelodi Sundowns versus Ulsan HD. I mean, who even are these guys? And the tournament will be worth watching from the quarterfinals onwards, where, surprise surprise, we'll most probably have 8 of the 12 European teams competing for the prize in some kind of Champions League knockout stage. Mentioning the trophy itself, I'm the only one who thinks it's utterly disgusting. Oh, and yes, I'm putting together a full best 11 from this madness, in which there is one secret name not playing for any of the European giants. So before you scroll past another boring tournament, let's break down why this Club World Cup might just surprise you, for better or worse. Alright, you probably already know the format, but let's recap. 32 teams are spread across 8 groups, so it's similar to the World Cup, but with club badges instead of national flags. The top 2 teams from each group qualify for the knockout stage, where they play the round of 16s, the quarterfinals and semi-finals and the grand final on 13th of July at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. So, what are the pros of this new format? Well, I don't know about you, but there are quite a lot of them for neutral fans. If you're just a football fan or a fan of a team not participating in the competition, I guarantee you'll enjoy it the most. Yes, the chances of watching a rebranded version of the Champions League from the quarterfinals onwards are huge, which I see as a downside, but until then, we can really witness a clash of footballing cultures at some of USA's most iconic stadiums. For example, a clash between Benfica and Boca Juniors will be a hell of a game for viewers. Or how about the star-studded Al-Hilal versus Xabi Alonso's Real Madrid? As for the cons, there are certainly a lot more. Take Real Madrid for example. Just look at what they're doing. The transfer market has been open for 2 weeks and they're spending a lot of money. How desperate do you have to be to pay €5 million just to have a player available for an extra month? Yes, on paper, Trent Alexander-Arnold is joining Madrid as a free agent, but to me, this is beyond madness. On top of that, they also secured the signing of Dean Huijsen for €60 million, Franco Mastantuono for River Plate for 45, and they're on the verge of bringing Alvaro Carreras from Benfica for €40 million. And all before the Club World Cup, so 150 million in total just to have those guys in the squad for the tournament, without any pre-season and without even knowing how they'll fit in. And it's not just them, Man City are even worse. They just spent close to €200 million, if all add-ons are met, on Randers, Shirky, Ryan Aït-Nouri and goalkeeper Marcus Bettinelli. And while those deals are excellent in their own right, is it necessary to spend so much money on a competition that nobody cares about? Now, let's drop the politics and build an absolute monster 11. Just a quick disclaimer, in order to make this more fair and competitive, we'll set the rule to not use more than 3 players from the same team. So, let's start with the one and only Thibaut Courtois. He's had dips in form this season and is arguably still the second best Real Madrid player after Kylian Mbappe, arguably the best shot stopper in the tournament alongside Gianluigi Donnarumma. Courtois will be a beast again for Madrid. Next, at right back is Reece James. I know this is a bit controversial, especially after Achraf Hakimi scored in the Champions League final, but on a purely objective level, Hakimi is undoubtedly the best right back in the world right now. But with the 3-man rule and Reece James finally able to shine after years of injury struggles, don't you think he deserves his place? Then, out for centre back, Ruben Dias. He had a poor season with Man City, but obviously the blame wasn't on him. We also saw how crucial he was for Portugal in their Nations League triumph. And could we say that the 2021 version of Ruben Dias is back? And you know what's interesting? He had the chance to play alongside Alessandro Bastoni at one point in his career. Yes, in the summer of 2023, Guardiola was keen to sign the Italian and a transfer seemed imminent. However, in the end, the move collapsed and Bastoni decided to make history with Inter. Oh, he has the honour to be the next player in our squad. 2 Champions League finals in 3 years, 2 Serie A titles in 4 years, and lots of class from the Italian centre-half, who could easily play everywhere on the pitch by the way he transitioned into midfield and even attack at some stages of the season under Inzaghi. Yes, he lost the Champions League final in a disastrous way, but we all remember how he locked in Lamine Yamal in the second leg of the semi-finals. 100% deserved spot. And arguably the most certain place in the team is Nuno Mendes. Listen, the guy is a beast. I can name at least 4 elite left backs: Alejandro Balde, Alphonso Davies, Federico Di Marco and Josko Gvardiol, and nobody can currently match Mendes' level of play. In fact, even Davies, the most experienced of them all, has never played like this for Bayern Munich. Moving on to the midfield, the first surprise name on the list is Sergio Busquets. You can say whatever you want, but Busquets will always be class. I question whether to include Rodri, but he's just come back from injury, so I asked myself, who plays closest to Rodri's style? And well, Busquets is easily the best choice. he's still the metronome we all know. He controls the tempo, keeps the midfield structure solid, and is a serial winner, so why not? As for his midfield partners, we have Nico Barella and Vitinha. Starting with Barella, he's been the driving force behind Inter's season, scoring 3 goals and providing 6 assists in 34 Serie A games, which is an impressive feat for a midfielder. In addition to penetrative passing, 61.7 passes, 2.05 key passes per match, he's consistent in pressing and energy, despite only 4 bookings all season. When it comes to Vitinha, we only really started to notice his talent far later than we probably should have. Not only has he been PSG's most important playmaker, he's arguably been the best midfielder in the Champions League campaign. In fact, he made more successful passes than anyone else in the 2024-25 Champions League, with an accuracy rate of over 93.5% in 17 games. I'm still thinking about his performance when he scored PSG's 3rd goal against Inter. He could really become a generational maestro. To finish off, Dembele was the heartbeat of PSG's treble-winning machine. He scored 33 goals and provided 13 assists in 49 appearances across all competitions, becoming joint top scorer in League One with 21 goals. He was also named both League One Player of the Year and Champions League Player of the Season. His 12-goal contributions in one Champions League campaign set a French club record, and the striker he would be responsible for assisting would be Harry Kane. The Englishman scored 26 goals and provided 8 assists in just 31 Bundesliga games, winning his first ever collective trophy and clinching the Bundesliga title. He's scoring at a blistering rate across all competitions, around 38 goals and 11 assists in 46 matches last season. Quite interestingly, he leads Europe's top 5 leagues with 80 goals since his transfer to Munich in summer 2023. And last but not least, Kylian Mbappe. He started his first season in Madrid disappointingly, but gained momentum around mid-December and hasn't stopped since. He scored an impressive 43 goals in 56 matches, claiming the Pichichi trophy for La Liga's top goal scorer with 31 goals. His total goal tally also earned him his first European Golden Boot. So now, as we built our best 11 of the tournament, there was one more question, a little more philosophical one. Do you think this tournament really matters to all the 12 European teams participating? Except Salzburg, obviously. Or let me ask it this way. Do you think that other big teams such as Barcelona, Liverpool and Arsenal, who won't be participating, regret it? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and one more thing, if you reach that far, you're an absolute legend, and I'm sure you're going to love all our other content, so don't hesitate to follow us for more. I'll catch you in the next one.